When everything is uncertain, everything that's important becomes clear. I really like this quote. I used it for yesterday's fan mail because, yeah, it's a really profound quote, and maybe you say, wait a minute, that's not true for me. I don't find clarity in uncertainty or something like that. And it was the case for me. It usually in the past, I never enjoyed uncertainty. It felt unfamiliar. It felt like a threat. I didn't enjoy it. It was coming with a lot of unpleasant emotions like fear, stress, anxiety, and stuff like that. And usually I had a hard time to find the important next steps, the important things, and clarity. And today I want to dive a little bit deeper into it, why it is that sometimes we struggle to find clarity in uncertainty. And usually, from my experience in the past, was because, yeah, sometimes we face uncertainty because out of a crisis, because something happened, we lost a relationship or someone or our money, our job or whatever, and it puts us in a state of survival, a lot of stress, uncertainty, and fear. And like I said, usually we don't enjoy these feelings. And I used to take action on these feelings. I started to act out of fear, out of stress, because, yeah, out of pressure. I felt so under pressure, and I felt if I don't do anything now, I will lose everything, or everything will went wrong, or I will never come up on my feet again, or whatever. But the problem is, if we act out of this survival mode, out of this primal state, we don't process our emotions. We are just escaping it. And that can be a pattern which we continue to do over and over and over. Just the situation changes a little bit, the people changes, but the essence of the situation is the same. Something happens, we feel unpleasant emotions, and we try to escape as fast as possible. And if you are in a survival situation, that's totally fine. Nothing wrong with it to take massive action out of fear if you are in a really dangerous situation. But these days, we don't have so many life-threatening situations. And of course there are, but you know what I mean. We often feel this, we often switch into survival mode without an actually life-threatening situation. We can switch into survival mode because our coworker said something to us and triggered us, something, or he called us an idiot, or whatever. It can be something small. And yeah, that creates a pattern. We are not processing our emotions, and we are just escaping, and we are not in the present moment. We are not receptive for all these opportunities, which there are maybe, but we cannot see it because we are rushing around, and we are not in the present moment. So we also have usually a lack of gratitude. And some people maybe say, yeah, but why should I be grateful when everything went down the toilet? And there is a reason for it. And also, science can measure it now. And science is studying how feeling emotions like gratitude, feeling of gratitude, has a big impact on our body and also on our brain capacity. So if you are in fear and stress, you are not capable to make the best long-term decision simply because there is not enough blood in your brain, and you are like left-brained, very left-brained. It's your male energy. And to make a good long-term decision, um, it's usually if you have enough oxygen and enough blood in your brain, and when your left and your right brain hemisphere is synchronizing. And we can do that on command by feeling certain emotions and uplifting and thinking uplifting thoughts. So that's the thing. If we struggle to find clarity when everything is uncertain, it's because we don't allow it. We are holding on to certain patterns and behaviors because it's familiar. We learned it like this way. And if we want to change that, we have to allow. At first, we have to allow it to us to find the clarity, and we do it by accepting the situation, how it is, however it is. And it's not a competition. Everyone has problems, and for everyone, his own problem is the worst problem. That's I think that's normal. So it doesn't matter how bad the situation is. We have to accept the situation and accept our feelings, and we have to take a conscious moment or some conscious moments to feel our emotions and to do what's necessary, to cry or to shout or whatever it maybe is, to get this energy moving. But it doesn't make sense to sit in this sadness, in this anger, in this whatever emotion, or to scream around for like 2 weeks. Doesn't make sense. It will make things worse. And that's why we have to redirect ourselves to the truth, to your own truth. And we all have the same truth. We are love, we are light, we live in abundance, even if we don't see it at the moment, even if we cannot experience it with all our senses. But there is abundance, and it's your ticket out of the shitty situation. The ticket out of your shitty situation is accepting the present moment, how it is. Feel into yourself, allow yourself to feel certain emotions, but on the same time, we have to redirect ourselves to our highest truth. And it's connected to gratitude. There is always something to be grateful for. And the reason for that is it's so crucial, it's so important. It's not just woo-woo religious stuff or something like that. Gratitude is so important because also science can measure it now. Science is measuring now how gratitude affects our body and our brain capacity. If you are in survival modes, fear, stress, anxiety, you are not capable to make the best long-term decision because there is not enough blood in your brain, not enough oxygen. And by relaxing your body and feeling gratitude and joy and excitement, it has a massive impact on your body, and it allows us to synchronize our brains, and it allows us to have much more brain capacity to make better long-term decisions. So if you cannot see a way out because you are very scared, you are very stressed, the circumstances are shitty, the only thing to do is what you have to focusing on is to redirect yourself to a sense of comfort. Learn to be uncomfortable in Learn to be comfortable in with uncomfortable situations. That's how you take your power back. I know for many people that sounds unfamiliar. It also was for me at the beginning, but it's the way out. It's like the magic key. It's your magic superpower, and you can learn it. And by you learn to switch your focus, to shift your focus. You learn to find things, situations, circumstances to be grateful for. If you train it, you will find a reason to be grateful for everything, even if you lose everything. And that's we do that not because we are so religious or something. We do that because it's our ticket to freedom, to our true nature, to harmony, yeah, to balance and harmony in our life, to a greater connection to the universe or God, however you want to call it. And it makes us see the way things become clear, because you attract, if you feel gratitude, it has a signature of you already received something. So you are like faking it. You don't fake it really, but it's like faking it. You lost something or you want something, and you start feeling gratitude before you get your desired outcome. So that's how you manipulate space and time, and you attract the situation, the solution to you. You invite new thoughts and new ideas. You are by If you can hold this a state of gratitude, you connect to a higher consciousness. You connect to the quantum field, to the Akashic Chronic, to God, however you want to call it. You Because we don't need to create. It's more a reminding. We connect, we consciously connect, and we remind ourselves. We are like a television. If you want to see a football game on the television, you don't go to the History Channel. You never will complain why there is no football on the History Channel, because you just take the remote, the control, and you switch the frequency. You switch to the sport channel or to whatever channel you want. And also, if you watch your favorite show, you exactly know, if you open up the television, there is no actor inside of it. It's a frequency. It's amplifying energies, frequency, your television, and you are the same. If you need, if you want a new outcome, a better relationship, more money, a better job or something, you just have to switch your frequency. You just have to switch the channel, and you do it by learning how to feel grateful. For example, on command, if you can feel grateful on command, you learn how to change your brain waves, your brain frequency. And if you are able to switch your brain frequency from a higher beta frequency to an alpha or even a theta frequency, that's where magic happens, spontaneous healings. And that's where, yeah, psychics also work with in a state of theta and alpha frequency. They synchronize their left and their right brain hemisphere. So that's the solution. If you cannot find the clarity in uncertainty, it's usually because we hold on to negativity, to misery, procrastination, and stuff like that. So by accepting the present moment how it is, allow the emotions to feel and to process them. So we process them by taking time and feeling it and allow it, and also redirect ourselves, because we take care of ourselves. We don't want to sit in misery for days, weeks, or months, or years, because it makes no sense. It will not change the situation. Of course, to grieve or to process emotions, it takes time, but you can take time over and over again. That's how self-regulation works. It's not that you process your feelings, your emotions, and then you never feel sad or angry again. If something is coming up, you consciously make time for it, and you also know when it's not time for it. Because, like I said, if you are searching for solutions, answer, clarity, it mostly will not come from fear and a lot of stress. And stress is another topic, because there is de-stress and eustress. There is good stress and bad stress, good stress and toxic stress. But that's another video, I guess. And yeah, I wanted to to share a little bit more of my story, but I already talked so long. So yeah, that's my message for today. Find clarity by letting go and accept whatever it is, and train yourself something to be grateful, because it will elevate your frequency and you will tune into uh, other channel, in a more beneficial channel, to channel new informations. Every thought, every solution to every problem already exists. The most famous people on this planet, they never tried something. They never tried to invent something. They did it because they saw it absolutely clear in their mind, like Nikola Tesla or Einstein. They created the biggest things, the biggest Tesla, the greatest uh, motors and stuff, out of completely knowing. They didn't try it, they saw it ready, completely ready from start to finish. And they all said it. It's not my idea. I connect it to something greater, to God, to the universe. And we can learn that. So, my friend, that's my message for today. I continue with my with my with my South America story in another video. But yeah, it feels good at the moment. So I hope this was helpful for someone. And if you want to support my channel, you could hit the like button, and you could write the word imagination in the comment section. Just one word. It would help him with the algorithm. And yeah, I really appreciate all your support. Thank you so much. It's so great to have you. Thank you for spending time with me, and see you in the next video.